Hey everybody, it's Jake Tapper from CNN State of the Union and factcheck.org. Over the next few weeks, we're going to take a look at the stump speeches of the major presidential candidates. Next week, we're going to do Hillary Clinton. This week, we're going to do Donald Trump. So I present to you 4 whoppers we found in a Trump stump speech from Fort Myers, Florida on September 19th. Here's found in a Trump stump speech from Fort Myers, Florida on September 19th. Here's whopper number 1.
Altogether, her plan would bring in 600.
Whopper number 1.
Altogether, her plan would bring in 620,000 refugees in her first term.
620,000 more refugees? Is that true? No, that is not true. Not in any Clinton plan that we've seen proposed. It is true that Clinton did say she would like to take in 55,000 more Syrian refugees than President Obama proposed, and that would bring the total number of all refugees in 1 year from 100,000 to 155,000. But she has not said how many refugees she would admit over the course of a 4-year term. Trump's extrapolating and assuming she would extend this year's increase through each of the next 4 years. Okay, on to whopper number 2. This one, of course, is a golden oldie, a Trump favorite, about the war in Iraq.
I was against going into the war in Iraq, but we got out the wrong way.
This one actually is something of a double whopper. Was Trump in any way publicly opposed to the war in Iraq? No, there is no evidence of this. There's obviously the 2002 interview with Howard Stern, which Howard Stern recounted was Trump saying he supported going to war.
Well, it always comes up because, Trump was on our show years ago and said, yeah, he was kind of for the Iraq war, us going into Iraq.
Trump likes to cite a January 2003 interview with Neil Cavuto, but in that interview, Trump is at best ambivalent about attacking Iraq. He wants Bush to be more decisive. He's not explicitly voicing any opposition to the war. Take a listen.
Whatever happened to the days of Douglas MacArthur? I mean, he'd go and attack. Either do it or don't do it. He's either got to do something or not do something. Yeah. Perhaps. Because perhaps he shouldn't be doing it yet. And perhaps we should be waiting for the United Nations.
As for Trump's claim that the U.S. got out of Iraq, quote, the wrong way, well, that ignores what Trump said in 2007 and then again in 2011 about the U.S. needing to just declare victory and leave.
How does the United States get out of this situation?
How do they get out? You know how they get out? They get out. That's how they get out. Declare victory and leave.
Okay, on to whopper number 4.
The failures in Iraq were compounded by Hillary Clinton's disaster in Libya.
Criticizing Hillary Clinton's push for intervention in Libya is a totally reasonable criticism, except Trump every time neglects to mention that he himself called for military intervention in Libya.
We should go in, we should stop this guy, which would be very easy and very quick. We could do it surgically, stop him from doing it, and save these lives.
There you have it, 4 quick whoppers from a Trump stump speech on September 19th in Fort Myers, Florida. Factcheck.org, if you go to their website, you can see they found more than 20 comments from Trump at a stump speech September 16th in Miami that they found misleading or out of context. A reminder to all you politicians out there, you're perfectly entitled to your own opinion, just not to your own facts. I'm Jake Tapper for CNN State of the Union and factcheck.org.